As many of you know, the Twin Perfect documentary that was made, there were a couple of things that were missed that was pointed out to them because during the time the documentary was made, they had not had. I mean, they made it and then new material was released. For example, I think there was a comic that was produced that they were not able to get to during the making. But there were some things. There was at least 2 comics that were missed in the documentary, which I couldn't believe because I had known Fongo, one of Twin Perfect's members, since at least 2006. And this was a subject in a thread a long time ago, in about 2007 or 8, that he knew about and wasn't put in the documentary. I don't know why it wasn't put in the documentary. I haven't figured that out. But what I know is that what's so important about these 2 comics that differs from the comics covered in the Twin Perfect documentary is the fact that these comics were produced by members of Team Silent. And one of the comics was not released in America. It was a cell phone thing. And it's called Cage of Cradle. It was completely released on the cell phone in Japan. And to this date, there's never been a full English translation. This little bit of stuff that I'm showing here is a fan translation. I have no idea where these fans got a hold of it. The first time I saw it was in a thread, and it was like a news thread a long time ago, and it was in pure Japanese, and then I guess some fans translated some of the panels. But it only briefly shows a little bit of the characters, and one of the characters is Lisa, and Kaufman and Harry. And I think there is a version of the Pyramid Head before Silent Hill 2, because this comic is supposed to take place either before, I think it's before the events of Silent Hill 1. So, why this comic was missed, I don't know. Because not only is the art done by Ito, the story is done by Owaku. I couldn't believe watching the documentary that Twin Perfect completely neglected this. It does show a Lisa with huge breasts, by the way. That is Lisa. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And it had some art in it and everything. Well, anyway, point is, you're not going to get it in America. I don't know anybody who's ever gotten a hold of the entire thing, because unless you have a cell phone in Japan and you're fortunate enough to have been back, I'm sure it's not available now, then you could have gotten it. So we'll never completely know the story, I don't think, unless you're fluent in Japanese as well. So that was missed. I'm still kind of in shock that was missed in the documentary. The other comic that was missed was something that was released in English in America, and I don't think it really has a lot of talking, and it's called White Hunter in Russian. I don't know the Russian word. I couldn't even pronounce it for the life of me. The comic's art was completely done by Ito, and it was released with the Silent Hill Origins soundtrack. It's about the Pyramid Head and the other world with this angelic kind of being that has a well, I have no idea what they call that instrument, but it's an instrument that angels use, a trumpet, I guess. And it displays that. It's pretty much panel by panel. There's really no talking parts in it at all. You could probably get, I don't remember there being any, like, the whole thing online. But I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to speak about that because I just don't get it. I put it in my blog, And if anybody ever wants to read my blog, because I have a lot of criticism on there, but it's mostly text, on I don't like the word hippie.tumblr. You can find some of my criticism there, but now I'm going to go viral, and I'm going to put it on video so everybody can see.